received your intention for today's session, mission path, career, moving from home to a new place, and whatever is in the highest. Did you want to expand or share on any of that?
I feel like maybe it's better to go with the flow of my spirit now.
Yeah, okay.
Beautiful, yeah.
Lovely. And you'll find that a lot of those, any questions will be answered as we move through it. Usually it just comes up naturally because it's in your field and the team knows that and reflects it back to you. So
absolutely.
Just continue breathing up and down your pillar and soften the edges of your field, dropping deeper. The family of light. Step forth.
You share as well, whatever you don't receive verbally, you will receive energetically, and those downloads will continue to unfold and unpack for you over the coming period.
Absolutely. Now, they're showing you surrounded by many of the family of light. So first of all, they want to show that you're very deeply supported by many. And so there's a lot of power in your field. There's a lot of energy and support for your mission, support for your movement forward, support for your life in general on Earth. So that's number one. Let's see where they'd like to go. You could expand your heart sphere energy field from 6 feet in all directions to 12 feet in all directions to 24 feet in all directions. Feel that expanded state and feel a deep emergence with your divine presence, your spirit. And so what they're showing now is in your solar plexus, there's an energy where your presence is having trouble with grounding through that part of your field. So let's see what they want to do with that. So there's a bit of a lockup in the solar plexus, a bit of a protective, a personality lockup of reactivity to the world. There's quite a bit of noise in the background. Is there movement with
what
your...
we could do is have
muted except when you want to talk.
Yeah, exactly.
Good, because it's pretty non-stop sounds. Is that possible?
Maybe it's my breath. I don't know.
So that you're not hearing sounds where you are? Oh, you've muted it. Okay, so just when you want to speak, just when we ask you, just unmute. All right. Usually, often as well, technology is a bit strange until the energy fully settles. So there's a lot going on in the field here. So what's happening in your solar plexus is this sort of slightly twisted lockup, and that is reactivity to the world and a way of protecting yourself from feeling a lot. As a very powerful, sensitive being, it's a way to not take in the world constantly and the negativities and the feelings of others and the criticisms and the just the general low frequency vibrations that you walk through even. And so we'll see what it is that they want to do. The Arcturians have come forth. The Antares.
And also Sananda, he stands behind you with his hands on your shoulders, and he just wants to send some reassuring energy through your field.
Absolutely.
Just assisting you and reminding you he's always there for you, as are so many other members of your team. And just receive from him now as he flows these high frequencies through your field.
And so the solar plexus is very gently, very softly untwisting and just sort of softening to a point where it will begin to open more in a safe way. And what they'd like to share with you is that you're more powerful at transforming frequency that comes at you than you think. So, for example, they're sharing that you've experienced this before when you're in the higher timelines and you're in an awesome mood and you're just really flowing in life and everything's going well. You just flick things out of your field. It doesn't bother you, energetically, you don't soak it in like a sponge. You just sort of allow it to just slide off your shoulders. It doesn't worry you too much. However, when things get a little more challenging for you, it's a little bit like life can keep knocking at you. And so they're saying this is sort of a point where your solar plexus starts to go into protection mode. And so they're just supporting you to know that even in those lower times or seemingly lower times where you're experiencing more difficulty in your reactivity, to remember that underneath that bandwidth of stress, which is really, if you want to look at it like an ocean or a body of water or a lake, at the very top is this layer of stress, but underneath you've got such a powerful state of being. You've got just like Sananda, really, you've got that very gentle but powerful ability to just stand and be who you are. And they want to share with you that this is one of your special gifts. And maybe people have said that to you, that they might just feel safe standing next to you, or they feel just better being with you, or they feel comforted in life. So they want you to give this to yourself in those times. And so to drop down under the top layer of stress and to drop into the depths of your knowing, the truth of who you are, the depths of your wisdom that's underneath it all. Be the Sananda, be the Christ on earth, where you truly feel that power of all-knowing energy, that all is well, that all-knowing energy, that nothing can really touch you, that all-knowing energy that you are on your divine path. And maybe there'll be some little trip ups here and there, or some challenges that your life doesn't maybe look always as you would like it to look, but feel underneath that layer, there's such a depth and such a beautiful divine path that is unfolding for you. And the golden divine masculine energy that you have in your field, you have no worries. There is just such a beautiful blossoming and path for you. All that you really need to do is to as best as you can, and that's easier said than done, to relax into the wisdom of who you are, relax into that layer of I'm all good, it's all working out, it's all in divine order, being taken care of. My team is taking care of things. And whenever you can't bring the solutions to mind, or you're finding it difficult to see your external world being different to how you want it to be, they're sharing to just come back into sitting into that place of appreciation of who you truly are, of the power that you have, and knowing that you are this massive soul, that you are this powerhouse of creation on earth, that you are this light, that you're absolutely emanating this, and that might not be the full physical experience yet, but it's coming. And you can experience it now within yourself. And what that will do, it will attract, it will magnetize that experience to you. It's coming anyway if you relax into it and believe it within yourself, and keep holding to that strength, no matter what anyone says, does, no matter what your eyes or ears see or hear. You will feel underneath that, and it's just a thin layer because you've got so much strength under there. Just to really drop into that place where you get to when you do meditation and that type of thing. just hold in that ocean and float in the ocean of your wisdom and in the truth of the powerful being that you are. There is such an honoring for you for being here. There is such it's like a big audience of teams. So you're not just supported, you've got just, oh my goodness, let's just have a look. There's over 250, there's over 270 beings around you that have turned up. And we often feel a lot of team members, but they don't give specifics. So you have so many beings that have your back and that are literally working things out for you. And all you need to do is be who you are and follow the path. And the path is just feeling what feels right to you, even though sometimes it might be like, okay, that's a big change or a shift. I mean, you're open to a new place to live. You're open to the mission path and career. You're open to whatever is in the highest. Listen to your heart, and your heart will literally pull you along on your path. You'll be feeling like doing something. Just grab onto that and feel that wisdom that is the depth of you, and follow it and follow it and follow it. And don't listen to any negativity. Just you don't even need to defend yourself or justify anything. That's very important for your field, because that's when you can rip your field or get tight. Just come into that place of deep knowing. It does not matter what anyone else says, sees, or does. I am me. I'm going to continue on my path. I know I'm all good. I will feel my way forward. I will feel my way forward. You don't need to think your way forward. Sometimes the thoughts come in to listen to the feelings to figure out, oh, okay, I turn left here, or a structure comes into place for you to do your next mission work, or your next relationships on your mission, or your next ways of moving forward into a new home. All of those things, thoughts come in, but first of all, feel your way to that. And then when the thoughts come, feel them. Do they feel right? Do they feel in alignment with that body of water, that body of wisdom underneath? And just, oh no, it feels like, it makes me nervous, not in a good way. It's not an excited kind of energy. It's a nervous kind of energy. So it just doesn't, it's not quite right. Hold in that Sananda, divine masculine energy. And then you will feel when the time is right to, I feel it flow, and you'll just feel it fall into place, and things, synchronicities, people will turn up in your life. Circumstances will show you, this is what I want now. And you keep focusing on what it is that you want, and you will absolutely flow that way. And the more that you hand over the solutions and the how you're going to get there to your team and to the universe and to spirit, the easier it is going to be for you, because they're doing it anyway. However, if you're overthinking things or dropping into that tightness, that's when your control starts to take over your experience. And so they share with you that dropping into that deep wisdom that you have, that's going to greatly assist in a more graceful journey. The path is unfolding beautifully for you. To trust that in no matter what experience you're having on the external, you're all good. You are a powerful, strong, amazing being on this earth. You are holding the light. All is well. Continue. Just continue. And just have all your, all of your ascended master buddies with you, and all of the teams. They're all there cheering you on, and just hand jobs over to them. Just say, hey, Sananda, what's the deal with this? What do I do here? Hand it up. I'm giving this one to you. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know where to live. All of those things, hand it over. Archangel Michael, he will help you with clarity. Melchizedek, he can create solutions and and structures that will just flow you forward. Lady Nada will hold you and create beautiful divine relationships for you to move forward into. Pallas Athena, she will absolutely bless your way and hold you in a state of centeredness. Ascended Master Isis, she will empower you in those times where you need the divine feminine wisdom, the feeling energy. You know, call in the divine feminine masters when you need to feel your way forward, because that is going to be a key for you. That is the beauty of your field. You have an amazing divine union in your field, and if you can utilize that divine feminine energy, you're going to power up massively, 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 massively. Power up in the way of flow, power up in the way of, life is flowing so beautifully. It's so graceful. All is working out. I can hardly believe this is all happening the way that it's happening, because the grace is just so powerful that you just witness all these, excuse me, little miracles left, right, and center. Divine people come into your life, circumstances where you just step forward and you land beautifully. And so trust your path, trust, hand things over that you don't need to worry about, and these things will show up for you.
And the team also wants to give you a meditation, an exercise, a process that you can use every day. Excuse me. So when you sit in sacred space, call in the temples as we do in the meditations, and then ask for Sananda, Michael, Melchizedek, Nada, Pallas Athena, and Isis to form a circle all around you and be in a quiet environment and settle yourself into meditation. And anything that you want some more clarity on, want some answers on, from that relaxed space without attachment, you pose it to the group. And it could be about where you want to live. And you could, for instance, offer 3 solutions, and the team can show you which one is in the highest for you. For instance, they could offer you green is a color that lights up the best solution, or the best solution feels differently to the other 2. And you can do this a few times to really make sure that the answer that you are receiving, that you can trust these answers. And you can do that with every area of your life. And that includes feeling your way forward into, well, what are the next steps for my work or my study or my mission? And as Opheana was mentioning, it is very important to follow what feels good, but also to feel good in where you are now and what you are doing now. So let's say you're currently doing a study or a job, but you're not really happy there. To raise your frequency there, try to find the things that are good there. And that will allow you to raise your frequency and then be drawn on these higher timelines to the next activity that will make you happy, or the next place where you would love to live. For instance, you live in location X now, but you're not happy. Try to raise your frequency about it and look for the good in where you live now. And then your spirit and your teams can clearly guide you to the next place that will make you happy on that higher timeline. So the solution is always to not try to get away from something, but to be content where you are now so that you can flow on a higher timeline to that next solution. And that goes for where you live, what you work, what your next steps, mission projects should be, etc. And you can repeat this process with your team every single day until you feel you have clarity and you feel good about it. And then you take the steps that are guided.
Beautiful. So the team would like to run some light technologies through all of your light portals now to just fully open up your 24 light portals. So just receiving that through all of your light portals, love and light technologies spinning through your 24 light portals. So open up pathways of communication with your team. It's like opening the windows for fresh air. Feel more of who you are. While they're doing that, they also want to share that, as they were saying earlier, the there's a part of your field that just has such a gift to shine comfort and very much like the Jesus energy on earth, that energy of just shining the divine masculine love, and the ability for people to bathe in that love. And so you may have experienced people getting needy of that, or connected to it to the point where they become attached to you, and that can become annoying, etc. However, there's a strength, and it's also one of your masteries and gifts. And so with good boundaries and with some extra training in this area, you can develop this gift. And so this gift can be, and they're showing that there can be some technologies you download over the next while. There's actually already some seeds in your field, where you begin to formulate in your field, and maybe some of that's already come to mind, how you're going to play with this energy, how you're going to structure it to share it with others in a possibly a professional way. And maybe you're already doing that in some ways. However, this can expand quite a lot. And there's a lot of team members, as we shared earlier, that would like to play with you in this way. And playing as in just doing the mission work in a fun way, sharing with others that beautiful wisdom that is just a huge body of work that will just evolve and be an ocean of work in itself. And so to trust that all of that is evolving, and you can start with one technique that comes through for you, and then build on that, and then build on that. And you've got Melchizedek that would love to bring through some technical things there for you in this area, where you could do some drawing or some writing, and try not to get too mental about it. However, if you ask Melchizedek and even Michael to merge with you, Sananda, of course, as well, and then the divine feminines there supporting you to begin to channel some ways that you would like to share with the world, because you can do it in a way that's fun for you. You can do it in a way that has really healthy boundaries for you. You can do it in a way that's deeply fulfilling for you, and to not lock down on ways that others have done it. And in your reading as well, it's, your area of empowerment is to become uninhibited and to just really let go and open up in that way. And by doing it more in a healthy professional state, rather than people just attaching themselves to you because your energy is lovely, it can create a roll out of flow for you. It can create like a river where things just roll into each other, and you're collecting energy, and it just continues to power up your field. Could you unmute yourself and just share how that is for you? And is there any sort of questions there?
Yeah, the last few days I was really thinking about other mediums to share myself to the world, because I've already some medium of expression, like films and sharing day to day with people around me.
Yeah.
But in the last few days, what I felt in my fields was writing and coming back to drawing and sharing with maybe a book. I don't really know exactly the structure of the sharing, but yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, that's exactly the energy they were pouring through, and to not question yourself and to just play, just start creating, and it can continually evolve and reform itself. There was a lot of excitement with what you were sharing. Just go for it. Just play and just do a regular writing and drawing and feeling your way through it. What brings you the most joy, and don't get locked down into the structure of it. But at some point, the structure may really solidify, and you're like, oh, wow, this is actually something going in that direction. You know what I mean? And so there's a lot of excitement for you to enjoy the process of creation. So continue with that. And it doesn't have to be one stream. You know, you've got that creative ability to go in many directions. And really, if you can feel through the message they're sharing, it's your energetic signature pouring through a vessel. And so you've poured it through film, you pour it through relationships with people, and now you can pour it through this different medium of writing, of drawing, of whatever else you are inspired to. Just play with it. Play, explore, expand, and play, explore, expand, and see where it takes you, because it's your frequency that just needs a vessel to pour it through, because there's something about your frequency. It's like a drink of the nectar of the gods. Like, there's such a purity there. Trust that. And it doesn't matter what it looks like, whatever art you do or whatever expression it is, people are going to have that drink, that nectar of the gods energy will come through your work. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I always doubt that validity of my work.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why they wanted you to know how many people turned up. I mean, this is just the beginning. And so they want you to know, please don't do that. Don't question anything in relation to where you are in your life, how you are in the world, how other people see you. None of that. It's time for you to drop below that top layer of doubt and that top layer of stress, and dip deep into that wisdom. It doesn't matter how old you are, what your situation is. Believe in who you are, because even a baby that has been on the even a baby that, are you there? We just dropped out for a sec.
Yes, I'm there.
Yeah. So even a baby that has been born 3 months ago on Earth can be a higher frequency than most people on Earth, because they are their true frequency. And so the energy pouring through that baby is better than somebody who is forcing energy through that is of a lower frequency. And so hold the faith and re-listen to this. As we always say, re-listen to this audio and listen to the team telling you how worthy you are, and to claim your power now. And that's part of your initiation right now, divine masculine. Just be who you are now. Pretend you're, I don't know, 55 and you have been through life, and just hold that power of, you guys can listen to me, and you can listen to this frequency, because it is divine, it is pure, it is powerful, and is pouring through me. And therefore, it is the divine truth that is running through me, and flow with that. And it doesn't matter how anyone reacts. It doesn't matter how it's responded to. Just do your work. Do what comes through you. You know, we have be the vessel. We have a saying where you hand it out the window. Imagine yourself in your temple space. You make your art. You create your frequency work. You hand it out the window. Don't look where it goes even. It's important to not be too attached to that, but to feel that flow of love and light and divine power pouring through you, so that you keep developing this vessel that you are into the vessels and the mediums that you love to do, because it's truly just energy. All of it's energy. Books are energy, films are energy, music is energy, art, all of it. It's all energy, and it gifts people. It gifts. And I can tell you, I can feel the validity of your frequency. I can feel the worthiness of you. We honor you, and the team honors you. And now it's time for you to honor you, and to really hold that ocean of power, that ocean of wisdom, because it's true. We are reflecting back to you that what you feel, the bigness of who you are, because I know you feel it, it's true, it's real. it is real, and you can own it now and begin it and just move forward with that. And whenever you doubt, just drop back into that ocean of wisdom.
Yeah, and also remember the process. Get into the habit of doing this process for a while, and then you truly will feel, okay, I'm relaxed. The team is really saying this is where I feel good. This is their advice, and then follow that road, and then just keep going through your decisions in that way, and it really will pan out very well for you.
Yeah, lovely. And so your light portals are open. So just ask for love and light technologies to spin through your light portals regularly. That'll just clear out doubts for you as well. And a little bit more intense work with your pillar as well. Just really just command the energy of grounding on Mother Gaia. Command that your energy be grounded and just because it's about you owning who you are on Earth. And command the connection to spirit. You are worthy, and the team is with you, literally just cheering you on. So command that connection to spirit as well, and just be the fullness of who you are. Keep your field open. Hold your solar plexus in a divine state. It's beautifully open now. It's really it's allowing it's your tool to feel your way forward. And so you can use empathic seals and that type of thing, so that you don't feel other people's stuff, but you still want your solar plexus working so that you can feel your way forward. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes it's difficult, but I've come to this truth that I can somehow seal sometimes when it's necessary.
Yeah, beautiful,
very
beautiful, good. Lovely, lovely. Well, so lovely to connect. Well, any questions before we seal up? I think you're all set.
Yeah, and listen to the recording, and you'll get a lot of answers.
And all the answers within you as well. You've got it all there.
There is already a lot, yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
We ask for all this energy work to be sealed and to integrate with grace, ease, divine love, divine light, divine power. We thank the teams and the temples, Mother Gaia, and send all this energy work down to the core of Gaia, accessible for all who are ready. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So be it. So be it. So be it is done. Come fully back into your physical body, breathing up and down your pillar a few times.
Lovely. Well, so beautiful to connect with you, and own it and move forward.
Absolutely. Own it and shine.
That's right. Take care. Lots of love. You're so welcome. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Blessings.
Lots of love. Bye.
Blessings.